What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman back at it again with another video. And tomorrow is the big day. Super Bowl 56. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams will be going head-to-head for the trophy. You guys know what I like to do before football games. Give you my thoughts, give you my predictions, give you what I like going into tomorrow's matchup. But before we get into that, you guys know the drill around here. Mott's applesauce, if you're ever hungry, thirsty, whatever it might be. Mott's applesauce will satisfy whatever satisfy need to satisfy the Caveman guarantee. I promise it will never fail you. I know I'm going to be having some Mott's applesauce during the big game tomorrow. You just can't go without it. All right, so we only got one game to talk about. Let's cut straight down to the shit. My overall postseason pick'ems record is rounding out to 8-4 as we speak. I went 6-0 in the wild card round, 1-3 in the divisional round when all of those upsets, at least they were upsets in my opinion, all happened, and then 1-1 during conference championship weekend, and the Chiefs sold so hard. But either way, Super Bowl Sunday we have at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. The Los Angeles Rams hosting the Cincinnati Bengals in Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56. We went from never having a team host the Super Bowl in NFL history to having two teams consecutively host the Super Bowl. It's kind of crazy to think about. Going with the Rams here, I've been picking against the Bengals since like week 13, and why stop now? I just don't think they honestly really should be where they are. I don't foresee the Rams having an offensive collapse in the biggest game of their season. Similar to how the Tennessee Titans did during the divisional round on their final drive, and similar to how the Chiefs did in the entire second half of the conference championship game. I just don't foresee it happening. They are the better team on paper. They are the better team overall. I think this young Bengals team is a little bit in over their heads here. Of course, I have a couple more thoughts than just who I think is going to win the game, but I do think the Los Angeles Rams defensive front is just going to devour the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. Although, to be fair, Joe Burrow's been getting dogged all postseason as it is. He got sacked 9 times against the Tennessee Titans, and he was getting dogged against the Chiefs, especially in the first half. Melvin Ingram and that defensive front were pressuring him from all angles. But the Bengals' unique ability to be able to run the ball at a consistent rate, as well as utilize their talent on the outside through screen plays, being able to get yards after catch, they're able to stymie that pressure. I just think the difference here is the Tennessee Titans have not a good secondary, and really the Kansas City Chiefs don't have a good secondary either. The Los Angeles Rams, that's the difference here. They got the pressure, some of the best in the league, and they got some of the best defensive coverage in the back end as well. So I'm not sure if that's going to be able to really work for them as well as it has over the last couple weeks here. I do think the best opportunity that Cincinnati has in this game is being able to get Joe Mixon going early and often. I mean, if he's able to run the ball, it'll make Joe Mixon's life a whole lot easier. But running on this defensive front is just as easy as passing against it. I mean, you're going to have people up in your face. You're going to have to be physical, and I'm not sure the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line is going to be able to handle all that. And I think people are so quick to forget just because of how miraculous this run has been for the Bengals. They're so freaking young. I mean, Joe Burrow's a second-year quarterback coming off of an ACL injury. I get it. He's made it this far, but this is still the biggest stage he's ever been on. Jamar Chase, rookie wide receiver. T. Higgins was drafted in 2020. I mean, these kids, they're kids. I mean, this is the biggest stage in probably all of sports, and they're kids, right? The nerves are going to be there. Whether or not they're able to shake them, I'm not sure, but that's also going to play a factor in this. They're going against a Los Angeles Rams team who, for the most part, have not played in this game before, but they're all seasoned veterans at the same time. Considering all those combining factors, I do like the Los Angeles Rams to take home the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 56. As far as what picks and props I like in this game, the Rams are currently 4-point favorites, and the over-under sits at 48.5. I think I'm probably going to stay away from the over-under simply because I'm not sure what to expect from the Rams offense. I know the Bengals offense is going to struggle tremendously, so they're not going to help the over whatsoever. But the Rams offense, they could probably hit around 35 points if they play their best game. So that can make the over enticing at the same time. So I'm just going to stay away from it because I'm not sure what to expect. So obviously I like the Rams money line here. -4, I kind of like it for the Rams, but at the same time, like I said, I don't know what to expect from the Rams offense. So, I mean, this game can be unnecessarily close for some stupid reason. So I would bump that spread down to 2.5 if I'm going to go with the spread here. And as far as player props go, something I noticed is Odell Beckham Jr. is really good friends with Drake. This is going to sound stupid. Drake, the musician, the big artist, they're really good friends, and Drake put like $600K down on Odell Beckham Jr. getting over 62.5 receiving yards. I think on FanDuel right now it's 63.5 receiving yards. But just something tells me that if Drake's putting it down, Odell's probably like, dude, I'm not letting you down. Like, I think they got, a bro-ham situation going. I like Odell in this game just because of that reason. And on top of the fact that this is the biggest game of his career, he is easily one of the most talented receivers in the NFL. He wants to prove his worth. I think he's going to go out there on the big stage and really ball out. So I do like Odell Beckham Jr. over his receiving yards here. Another thing I noticed that I don't see too many people talking about is the Rams. They're going to be missing Tyler Higbee. He's out with, I believe, a knee or ankle injury, something along those lines. He got hurt in the NFC Championship game. He's not playing here. Kendall Blanton is going to be stepping in his place. And when Tyler Higbee went down, he played almost every offensive snap. The dude was out there for 80% of snaps in the NFC Championship game. Just due to the nature of the Rams offense, tight ends see the ball relatively frequently. So I do like Kendall Blanton's receiving yards here, which is 29.5. I do like that over. Maybe bumping it down to 25 plus wouldn't be the worst thing either. But I do expect Kendall Blanton to have a relatively large role in this offense and a smaller name that not too many people are paying attention to right now. The only other prop that I kind of like is Evan McPherson over 1.5 field goals made. The Bengals will kick. They have the most confidence in their kicker than I think anybody else in the league ever has had this entire season. This kid's money. This kid's ice cold. So they're going to kick when they can. So I do like him over 1.5 field goals made as well. He's hit that line, I believe, 12 times this season, and he's hit it the last 7 straight games. The Bengals will kick field goals when they want to, and Evan McPherson, he's going to hit him. So yeah, those are my thoughts on props, on picks, on the game in general. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think the outcome is going to be. I can't believe football's over, man. I mean, enjoy the Super Bowl while it lasts, because then we have quite a long time until it returns. If you have any thoughts, please leave them down in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. If you want to hit the bell to be notified when I upload, I'd appreciate that. And go to Twitter, follow me over there. I'd appreciate that as well. I have a TikTok down in the description that I think you should check out. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.